Hello, I'm Mark Coates. I'm a senior lecturer within the School of Engineering and Computer Science. I lead several modules within the Civil Engineering degree programme. Within my modules, I provide the topics for each section in advance of the start of the semester. This allows the students to actually look at those beforehand and get a flavour of what is going to be included in the module. Prior to the start of the semester, I set up the reading list, so that provides the students with the main textbook, and then within each unit I give them a chapter that they need to read. So it gives the students a chance to read around the subject beforehand and have a bit of a chance to actually learn at their own pace, and also it means that they can then not come into the sessions cold. Also aim to open most of the assignments at least 2 weeks into the semester, so it gives a chance for the students to actually look at the assignments and get a flavour of what's required, and means they can plan their work, not just for this module, but for other modules. I'll make sure that all the units are clearly named so they understand what is under each section, so that they can look back at it in future and clearly see which unit covers which aspect, and they can go into that and then find the information they need. This is vitally important for my module because they have a week-long surveying and they need to make sure they're bringing everything together, but it also means they can prepare beforehand. I split the modules into different sessions, so the first session is generally a lecture which provides them with the theory to the subject. Then from that they go on to practical, so they actually use the equipment and put that theory into practice. The final element of it is a tutorial where they're either doing computations or they're just going over the aspects they've covered. I currently utilise YouTube videos from various sources which provide the students with some of the theory based on the information that I'm providing in the lecture, so such as how they would actually measure a distance, and it helps me to actually get across to the students within a lecture room quite how to actually do it. So they've been taught the theory, but then they actually get to see it in practice. In future, what I'll be doing is actually doing narrated videos of myself doing that, so that they can see again how it actually goes from theory to practice, and then utilise that in their practicals. And the idea is that actually having me doing it means that they can relate directly to what I'm saying to them and then what I'm actually saying I want them to do. I've included this year various formative quizzes, some that were embedded into Canvas and others that are using external platforms. This provides me with an opportunity to see whether the students are engaging with the module, but also gives me a bit of an understanding of their understanding and whether they're actually picking it up based on the information so far. So within the practicals, I actually also provide a step-by-step guide that is within Canvas, and it means that while they're actually doing the practical, they can look back using the Canvas app and then look at the step-by-step guide and then actually go through it as they're doing it. So hopefully that aids their appreciation of the subject, especially when they've been taught the theory, they need to actually put that into practice.